It is the start of a new year, and many of us could probably use a mental health makeover. In fact, prioritizing mental health is now actually one of the most popular New Year's resolutions. It is right up there with fitness and finances. Dr. Robi Ludwig joins us now with some tips on how to get into the right headspace to transform your well-being. She's our friend and a psychotherapist and also host of the Pivot with Dr. Robi Ludwig podcast. Dr. Robi, always great to have you with us. Good morning. So first, let's just talk about that fact right there, that people are prioritizing this, taking this more seriously than before. Tell us what you're seeing.
Well, I think mental health and feeling good is a priority for many people, understandably so. And we've lifted the stigma that mental health had in the past and treating it. And so, one of the big things people are doing now is you need to look backwards in order to look forwards. Look at what you did right in 2025, figure out what worked for you then, and bring that into the new year. This helps us to utilize our wisdom and also keep us in touch with our values and goals and think about what's next for you, building on the old and creating the new.
Dr. Robi, so give us some tips here, because I think that's a great one. By the way, let's start there. Looking back before you look ahead, what do I want to edit and how do I do that? Sometimes, though, let's talk through like the reality of this, right? First of all, maybe you're going to fall off the train like by February, but we don't want to do that on something as important as our mental health. I think this is also a daunting one where, it's not quite the same as like, eat more fruits and veggies and make sure you get to the gym a couple times a week. There's some nuance here. And I think it takes sometimes even professional help. What are some of the most effective research-backed ways to transform our lives and keep our mental health top of mind this year?
So, micro steps is backed by science. When you take little steps towards your goals, that way we get to feel our success better. And specific micro goals work much better than when you just have looser goals. So, for example, you might say, take a 10-minute walk most days of the week. Practice deep breathing after work. Stay connected to family and friends. Maybe you call a friend once every other week and make sure that you're staying connected. And you can identify when you're accomplishing these goals, and success again builds on success. When we see that we're moving towards our goals, they don't feel overwhelming, which can paralyze us. And that what contributes to us not reaching our goals because we get overwhelmed and stuck.
Oh, absolutely. Dr. Robi, when would you recommend that somebody take the step of seeking professional help when it comes to their mental health, which could be done in many forms with many different types of doctors, many different types of appointments, but when would that be the right call?
So, lifestyle recommendations, are you sleeping well? Are you moving? Are you eating well? Are you connecting with the community? Are you being optimistic? If you've tried all of this and you still are feeling down, if it lasts for 2 weeks or more, that's usually when we recommend that you see a professional for an evaluation to see if you need psychotherapy, medication interventions, or maybe it's just different changes that you make into your lifestyle that can really make the difference.
Dr. Robi Ludwig, you're getting us in good mental fitness, good mental shape. We appreciate it as always, and Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.